on Specs and Specs last week. It's
What?
back.
I didn't realise that.
It's filming.
Congratulations. Let me guess.
Yeah.
Number 70.
Yes, well done. Yes, because I've been sitting on 69 for a year. It's a very awkward number.
Oh,
it's a bit awkward. When you get the ABC interviewer from regional Queensland, and what number are we up to now, David? You're like, 69. It's just a pause. Well, it's like,
well, yeah, you see, you can't make that joke.
No,
and
you
having
can't
said that,
play
the
that.
old 69 joke hasn't been around for a while, has it?
what, dinner for two, everyone's happy. That kind of fun. That's a classic. That's like the bingo caller joke. Anyway, they rang up. They just wanted me to do a stunt, not on the panel. And I said,
Oh,
yeah.
hang on, you're a legend. You don't do stunts.
This is the thing, and that's what's people. Some people said that don't do it. I'm like, yeah, but then when people ask me, "Are you on the new series?" I just go, "Yes," and then the conversation ends. Whereas if you say, "Well, they asked me, but I said I didn't want to be on that," blah blah.
Yeah.
I just wanted to get on again so I can get up to 70. That's my main aim. I don't care about going on the panel. And also then people say, oh, yeah, I saw that. They would have seen an old one anyway. You know what I mean? Like, no one really.
But even so, I still think it's about respect. Doesn't matter about 69 or 70s. What matters is about respect for the legend, the man who made that show. Without you, that show wouldn't exist.
I think it would. So anyway, we had to go on and do a segment. Oh, I don't want to spill the beans, but it was just like a stunty kind of thing. But they had like a composer on, like a baton. Those guys that do that. I was pretty happy with themselves, aren't they? The baton people.
You've just got a little stick in your hand.
Yeah, you got a stick.
You're keeping the beat and you're pointing at people occasionally.
I was saying,
doing a rousing hand movement.
I was saying that on Saturday night. The Rolling Stones don't have one of those blokes, do they? They don't seem to need these orchestras need that bloke who has the baton.
Well, mind you, we have a conductor for what we're doing now.
Oh, Sam.
Yeah, she's over there.
She's over there.
Yeah, she's over there.
And what's she saying right now?
Sam?
Hurry up with your average anecdote.
Yeah, Sam. 69.
I will not enter into your juvenile activities.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Yeah.
That's the right answer.
Yeah, well, that's fair enough. It is
Anyway.
juvenile. A composer was on, and I dare
Conductor
say...
dude. No, he talked about the baton.
Did you turn the pages for the
No,
conductor?
I didn't turn the pages.
Okay.
No, he was sitting on the panel. He talked about
God.
how doing the baton is
Arduous?
fit. Yes. And he said,
off.
the other night I did a gig and I was doing the orchestra and he looked at his watch afterwards, or his phone. He had done 20,000 steps while just on stage. Okay, and what do you reckon I said then? I was trying
that's
to
a good
guess
question.
Dave's jokes. Yeah,
Well,
well,
now-
I did a gig. I yell out. I said, well, I did a gig for the Shepherd and Greyhounds, and I did 76 steps, but that was mainly me just running to the car. Bang!
Did you pull that out of your
Yeah,
arse?
yeah, it's not bad. That was just me running to the car. Anyway.
That's very good. You composed a joke for a composer. No,
Yeah.
he's not a composer, conductor.
Conductor.
Yeah, because the other jokes would be something on a tram about a conductor.
Oh, yeah. I was a conductor once on a tram.
And the other one would be steps. I went Irish dancing the other night and did 3 million steps or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
Something along that line. Oh, that's good.
Do you want to guess another joke? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's leave Spix alone, but it's coming out soon.
Yeah.
I'm down at Wonthaggi doing the Workers Club benefit for the radio station. Anyway, there's a kid sitting down the front, like a 17-year-old, 16-year-old. And I go, so what's your best mate's name? And he goes, Maverick. Then what do I say?
Something about the TV show.
No,
No.
not the TV show. You know what Maverick's most famous for? Top Gun.
Oh, see,
Maverick.
I don't know those. Yeah, okay, you're right.
Yeah.
Yes. So what did you say?
Well, that makes you the goose then.
Ah.
That was pretty quick on my part. I tell you what, I was very happy with myself.
On fire.
I was very happy with
That
myself.
makes you the goose.
Oh, that got a huge
Biggest laugh for the night?
Probably, yeah.
Ah, it's funny,
I
isn't it?
think if you come up with something on the spot, it normally gets
It's
the
magic.
biggest laugh.
It is actually magic.
And then you do it the next night, nothing. I did have the great opportunity the other night of a woman who said she worked in a blind shop. And I said, how's business? Don't tell me. Up and down. I love that joke.
Well, all I'm going to say is I was recently playing golf with Jonathan Brown and then Sam Pang.
Pang's big with the zingers.
All I'll say is you came up in the car and they were singing your praises endlessly
There we
of what
go.
a legend you are and what a beautiful man you are. What did I add? I just said, oh, yeah, he's all right.
Yeah.
He's a good bloke, yeah. Oh, they love you. Those two guys, you got like a thing going on.
I used to go on their radio show a lot. Pangy, I spoke to him the other night. He goes, tell me what gig are you doing now? It's some Shepherd and Greyhounds, mate. And the guy who won didn't even turn up to get his award. It was Greyhound of the Year. Didn't just send a video of him and Dapto Flash or You can turn up if you win the Greyhound of the Year, can't you?
Just in that sentence, you are painting a picture that
Painting a picture.
you really probably, if you said no thanks, but no thanks.
I'm happy
I
to
don't
do
think,
it.
yeah.
Greyhound audiences are the best.
Greyhound audiences
Yeah.
there's a
They're the
big
best.
statement.
You know what? Thoroughbreds, like normal racing,
Yeah.
bit up themselves.
Golf clubs,
Up themselves.
greyhound racing,
Best.
because
'Cause
they are.
if you want to own a Greyhound, all you need is $80. Yeah, then you're an owner. Whereas thoroughbreds, they're like, oh, I own 10%
I'm
of.
more important than you.
I own 10% of black and gold or something. You're like, well,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
Even though they're all mainly working class, lower middle class people,
Yeah.
they're still a bit up themselves. Trots, good. Trots more knockabout. Footy clubs, good. Hockey clubs,
Hockey clubs, that's more upper middle class.
bit
isn't
upper
it?
middle class. Yeah,
Yeah.
hockey clubs, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Soccer clubs, there's a high ethnic component to soccer clubs.
Okay. So
Which is
it's hard
fine.
for you to cut through.
Well, I did Dandenong Soccer Club, and the guy goes, mate, look around, you're the only Anglo-Saxon guy here. Because they're all Croatian, Serbian,
And how did
Greek,
you go?
Italian. Yeah, great. But sometimes, like a footy club, you'll get a group of young guys who don't want to listen. Oh, my God. That's my agent saying, don't get those gigs.
Do you want to take the call?
Hang on a sec, yeah. Well, we'd finished that conversation, but that was Des, friend of the show, ringing me up about
Ironically,
a footy club gig.
yeah.
Ironically.
Ring you up for a gig.
About a footy club gig.
Good for you, because I'm just trying to think the worst gigs I had. One of the bad ones was for Woolworths or Coles or something.
Oh, yeah. Well, the corporate gigs can be
and
challenging.
they'd been in meetings all day, so
Yeah.
that by the time they got to dinner, they were so tired and drunk that they just didn't want to laugh, and no one listened, and no one got any laughs. And Magda and I just sort of went through the procession.
You and Magda, that's unbelievable. They had you and Magda.
Yep.
And they didn't really care.
The brief was we weren't going to do anything funny, and then we went to the meeting, and now we'll just get you to do a little sketch. I'm going, what? A little what? And, you
gotta love that.
I was doing an Uncle
And the
Laugh.
fact that you have to go to a meeting somewhere?
Yeah, I had to go to meet him in a coffee shop and have a meeting. So you don't do that, do you? You're good.
No, I will go to a meeting if they're paying me a certain amount of money. But I always go,
Oh, seriously, I think I know what I'm doing. I think if you don't trust me, why did you get me in the first place? Is the go? Yeah.
What really ruined things is COVID, and everything went online, and everything went to Teams and Zoom. Now when you get like a briefing call, it's always on bloody Zoom or something. Well, you just want to be in your car driving along, and someone rings up and goes, hey, Dave, you're doing that gig for us on Friday night? You're like, yeah, I'll be there. And, that's right, well, don't swear. And last time the bloke went over the line. Oh, yeah. And so, those things are...
Over the line.
But then you had to sit there with a computer open looking at someone.
Yeah, I know.
Your wife's trying to be quiet in the background.
I went to a funeral a while ago. It was actually during COVID. I went to a funeral online. I felt bad because I didn't bring my face up. Because you can put your face up, or you don't have to put your face up.
No.
Because I wanted to hear the speeches, and I wanted to, but I didn't want to be. I don't know. I always feel weird. So, do you always have to bring your face up?
I always do. Don't worry, mate.
You.
And they're always like, oh, they're good. I just try and do it in the garden. I sit in my backyard and do it.
You are a master wordsmith. Can I just say, we were just at the supermarket because we were just getting lunch before we did the podcast.
And we saw Peter, the checkout guy.
We saw Peter, the checkout
who
guy.
I keep getting more information out of him.
Yeah, what did you get out of him this time?
He lives locally.
Did you ask him directly?
No, I said, you've worked here for a while, Peter.
Oh, yeah.
Because remember last time we found out that he was an accountant. He had been fired. Because we're wondering why a guy of our age is doing that job, right?
Yeah.
I drilled down on him and we found out a few things that had happened. And then now I found out something else. He does live locally.
Some would say a little intrusive.
Intrusive?
Yeah. I am going to give you, our friendly listener, a scenario where Dave O'Neill took a situation and turned it into a very long conversation.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I give the
woman.
with the woman. I'll give them multiple choice of what you started a conversation with. Did you start conversation with washing powder? Did you start conversation with a bit of broccoli? Or did you start conversation with some bananas? Out of all of those, what is the hardest one to start a conversation with?
Well, I went broccoli.
You pointed at the broccoli and then talked to the woman about her broccoli.
I said, that's good stuff. And I said, then I pointed at Glenn. I said, you should get some of that, mate.
Oh, did you say that? I didn't hear that.
And then she said, yeah, my kids are going to reject that.
And then she said her kids are going to throw it at her.
Yeah. And then we talked about it.
And then you're away. And then you're going, I've got kids. And I'm going,
She had
what is
3
happening
kids,
now?
4, 6, and 8.
It was like I was on a reality show, and but you talked about broccoli.
God, I would have been
And what's his name? John? Is it John?
Peter.
He didn't join in.
He didn't join it at all.
And she loved you. She was giving you a lot of smiles, a lot of love.
Well,
and
you know what?
What?
She's bringing up 3 kids. She's at the supermarket.
But she's at the supermarket talking about broccoli.
Yeah, but she was quite funny. And also,
She's a lot of smiles for you.
3 kids, 4, 6, and 8. That's tough, I reckon.
And
That's
I was
tough.
standing there going, do I bring something to the broccoli
You should have
conversation?
brought something
yeah,
to
but
the
then it looked like I'm
conversation.
trying to ride on your coattails going, broccoli.
I was always going to say, do you know this guy lives around here?
So I couldn't
Him and
believe it.
Peter, they're in the Freemasons
Every
together.
time I go to the
They're
supermarket with
interested in
you,
joint.
you always have an in-depth. Couldn't have been harder, and you did it. So no wonder you're so popular out there.
Oh, sometimes people give you nothing, though. But that's all right. You just move on quickly, don't you?
Yeah, have you
Don't
ever
worry
done
about it.
anything for like the veggie gardeners or anything?
Yes, I have. I've done the vegetable growers.
So you would have been able to do a whole lot of jokes about.
Yeah, who grows broccoli? What do you grow, mate? You know, that kind of stuff.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it's fun.
I reckon next time I'm going to take a camera and I'm
yeah,
going to
film
quietly record you. That would be interesting. I can guarantee it's going to happen, and I'll record you and let you listeners hear. That'll happen.
Really? What a
That- that
scoop
promise.
for them. What a scoop for them. I wish you played the music, I think.
I think you should, because otherwise we're going to keep on talking about
Yeah,
broccoli.
okay, broccoli.
Welcome to Somehow Related. Now please welcome your hosts Glenn Robbins and Dave O'Neill.
And here we are. Somehow Related. What a podcast. Racing up the charts. Leave a review. There's also somehow unrelated.
Oh,
We've got some great new episodes.
We had one the other day that I was concerned about, and you really enjoyed.
Your friend,
John Webber.
He's a doctor.
Dr. John Webber, who's a doctor psychiatrist.
he's a proper medical doctor,
Yeah.
but he's also a psychiatrist.
Well, you've
so
got to become a doctor before you become a
he can
psychiatrist.
do both ends, the brain and the bum. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, and I play golf with him, so that's what he does, the brain in our bums, and it's a lot of fun. So the conversations after the game is always fascinating. We enjoyed it, and can we say what we did?
Yeah.
We got this idea where we thought we'll go to heaven and we'll get group therapy with famous people.
Yeah.
Like we had John Lennon, we had
JFK.
Marilyn Monroe, Genghis Khan,
Princess Di.
in the room.
2 therapy sessions, and we asked John, how would you deal with these people?
They asked a question to John, and then John answered the question.
It's great. And
And
what
he-
medication you'd recommend?
Yeah, and would he put him in hospital?
and who he would commit. They call it sectioning now.
Yeah.
Who would he section?
It was like interesting because those people long gone, but seeing them in therapy in 2026 is worth the price of the ticket.
I loved his attitude towards Adolf Hitler. It was very good.
Can you?
Well, it was just like some people can't be helped.
Yeah,
He's beyond help. You can't help him. All right, well, should we get our topics? Maybe Sam's listened to our ranting and raving and has picked something
she goes something
vaguely topical to what we've been talking
I
about.
think because sometimes when we talk about smart people coming on the show, she gets a bit offended and she tries to outdo us with the topics. I reckon she's going to go for something historical and something infamous. Yeah, okay.
What are the topics, Sam?
JFK, Aldous, Huxley, and C.S. Lewis.
Three-way, Dave. You love a three-way.
We mentioned that in the somehow unrelated chat. She's just
So
tuned in.
she's just gone on a tangent on
And I
that.
think we've done JFK before.
I think we have.
We have definitely not done Aldous Huxley, who I only know him as the writer of Brave New World,
Brave New World.
which is a great book.
I remember reading it for year 10
Yeah.
or something, or year 11.
Well, I get it confused with 1984. I'm surprised George Orwell's not in there. So George Orwell wrote 1984,
Yeah.
which is set in the future. Brave New World is similar, set into the future.
It's some sort of
science fiction.
utopia kind of.
Yeah, and embryos or something. People are born by machines or something.
Is it a bit man versus the machine?
It's
Is
a
it
bit Matrix.
Is it?
That's all I can remember. The only thing about Aldous Huxley and the only connection with C.S. Lewis, I'm sure they probably both went to
They probably hung out
Cambridge
together.
or Oxford.
What are you writing about? That's what they say at the lunch while they're having a. And C.S. Lewis, he'd be writing about. I've got this idea. No, shut up, everybody.
Yeah.
What is probably a start of a joke? What's the difference between a lion, a witch, and a wardrobe? I don't know. What is the difference? Well, one's got a big knob.
That's pretty funny.
That's pretty funny. But I'm going to write a whole book about that. Yeah, but anyway.
Well, what do you know about Aldous Huxley?
Just Brave New World, that's all I know. He tried to get a job at Disney and was rejected.
Aldous Huxley?
Yeah, he did.
What, doing what?
As
writing
as a screenwriter. When was Disney first started? Disney started
30s, 20s, 30s.
And he was like the big writer, and he was the one that they go, you know what? No, your stuff's a bit too weird.
Mate.
We're thinking Sunday night.
God, they would
6:30.
love him now, though, wouldn't he? He would go off on Netflix, Aldous Huxley.
Yeah,
You think of shows like Westworld, any of those shows, those sci-fi shows that you can see. What was the one, that great one called Robo Man or something? What's it called?
Oh, well, not with Robin Williams, no.
Oh, I'm going to get in a real noble moment here.
yeah.
There's all those they're Swedish brothers, and they all act. They
boat-
all do very credible. Murderbot. Have you seen Murderbot?
No.
Oh, it's great. It's on Disney Plus. In the future, everyone gets robots. Some of the robots are bad, and they're called Murderbots. You get them as security guards, basically, when you go to a new planet. Sort of a bit like the robot on Lost in Space.
That's weird because
And-
only the other week we were talking about AI and robots.
Yeah.
Weird.
And this robot, because they sort of struggle, they want to be a human, and that is a Skarsgård. Do you know the Skarsgårds?
Oh, this is really embarrassing because you're talking about a film I don't know and now an actor I don't know.
No, Alexander Skarsgård.
Yeah, show me a full page.
And there's Stellan Skarsgård. Oh no, that's his dad, Stellan Skarsgård.
It does sound like something you buy at IKEA.
Look at all the relatives: Gustav Skarsgård, Bill Skarsgård, Vladimir Skarsgård, and they're all actors. These one's in Vikings, the show. You've seen Vikings, the show?
No, I haven't, but you have.
You seen the one with Nicole Kidman and he's plays the violent husband?
No, just add it to all the lists of things I meant to,
That's Stellan Skarsgård. He was in Mandalorian.
Oh, I do know him.
You've seen, and he's in River. They're great.
Yeah.
Anyway, I love the Skarsgårds.
The Skarsgårds.
Skarsgårds.
Yeah, it does sound like a side table that you put together
At IKEA.
At IKEA. It does really. I do know that Aldous Huxley, he nearly went blind at 16 or something. I don't know why. And he was into LSD.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Aldous Huxley.
You've got to wonder whether he's just had a little bit of LSD.
Yeah, and written that book.
Like the Beatles have a little bit of stuff, write a song. Aldous Huxley have a little bit of stuff, write a book. You probably think you're writing cracking stuff
Yeah.
while you're on the gear.
When I was younger, you would smoke marijuana and then write a funny joke down on a bit of paper next to your bed. Then you wake up the next day and you're like, robot that eats potato cakes. It's not funny.
Oh, I don't know. That is quite funny. Yeah, how would he blow on it? Because
he's
robots
a
can't.
robot.
They
He's
can't
a
blow on
robot.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know anything more about Aldous Huxley.
Also, what would his period have been?
40s,
30s,
50s? 50s. So he's a bit after George Orwell, actually. That book is great. That's all I can say about that.
It was often on the reading list
Yeah,
back in the
it's cool.
70s. I don't know whether it still would be now. Well, your kids have been through school. Do they lean any way towards science fiction nowadays, or is it more your classic running the gauntlet of life?
They tend to have some Australian stuff, and some of it is great. The Dressmaker, but then they do the classics like The Crucible.
What was the best book you read at school?
Oh, without a doubt, Huck Finn.
Oh, really?
Mark Twain. I loved Huckleberry Finn.
And why did you love it?
It's a funny book, Huckleberry Finn. But it tells a great story of them going down
Mark Twain is so witty.
Mark Twain's he's the best.
He's the best.
He's one of the best. Remember I Am David?
No.
Post-Holocaust book.
Predict what mine was.
Hang on.
You're going to get boring.
Little Women.
See, look at him. Look at you giggling.
Flowers in the Attic.
Yeah, I loved it.
Little Women is a great book. I got to say. Anyway, you go on. What book was your favourite?
A Fortunate Life. Oh, and Grapes of Wrath.
Oh, yeah.
Grapes of Wrath, John Steinbeck.
Fantastic. My Brother Jack.
Yeah.
That's an Aussie one. Did you read My Brother Jack?
No.
Oh, fantastic.
I read A.B. Facey, Fortunate. I reread recently. Loved it. Living on the land in that time and going to war and just seeing what people were. While you're sitting there in your little European car driving around getting upset because you're in a traffic jam to see the reality of what with both of those stories.
What's Grapes of Wrath about? Is it the two guys in the barn or something? Is it Grapes of Wrath?
Is about the
Oh, no,
family
that's Mice and Men.
crossing.
I'm thinking of Mice and Men.
Mice and Men. Hey, tell us how I guess to turn the rabbits.
Okay, what's Grapes of Wrath about?
I just remember they were in the car driving across the Midwest, and I think Nana died, and I'm not sure whether they strapped her to the roof or left her
Weekend
dead.
at Bernie's.
Yeah, left her dead in the back seat.
Grapes of Wrath.
It's character, it's journey.
I've got to read that, actually.
Yeah, no, it is a great book, and that would be Steinbeck.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about C.S. Lewis.
C.S. Lewis, yeah. Explain to me. Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, the Chronicles of Narnia. Same thing, different thing. Are they?
The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe is one of the books in the Chronicles of Narnia. There's
See,
3 or 4
that's
books.
why you're the smart guy.
No.
Yeah.
So I love The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
So there's a series of books. And do you know what the other ones are? No.
Oh, what are the other ones? Hang on.
I wouldn't know.
Aslan's The Lion.
Oh, you're good.
The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. I think he just tapped into that fantasy that kids had, that there's a magical world somewhere. It's a girl, isn't it? Gets it through by going through the wardrobe.
That's right. I mean, I've seen the trailer, haven't seen the film. I know that he and Tolkien used to hang out together.
They did, yeah, Lord of the Rings guy.
I think Tolkien written this thing about Lord of the Rings. The Hobbit came first, didn't it?
I think so.
And he used to tell that story to his kids. And then he's gone, I'm going to go swinging big and I'm going to do a Lord of the Rings. And I remember my cousin, who wasn't my cousin Mark, when we used to go down the coast in the 70s, he was reading Lord of the Rings. And that was the big deal.
Yeah, that's pretty. That's saying I'm smarter than the rest of you guys.
It really was, yeah.
You're reading your Archie and Jughead comics.
Yeah.
He's got a bit of Lord of the
Which
Rings.
were really good.
Moose, Jughead, Betty, Veronica, both gorgeous.
But I did read The Hobbit.
Yeah, my kids have read The Hobbit. That's
Is The Hobbit,
yeah.
that's Diet Coke.
That's the Tom Sawyer, the Huck Finn kind of.
And
yeah.
so did you read Lord of the Rings?
No.
No, but you read The Hobbit.
No.
You didn't read The Hobbit either.
No. My brother did.
Hobbit was great.
Yeah, my twin brother loved it, and Kieran loves it.
People who read it back in the day, now that they kept on coming out, would just go back into that mindset.
I've seen the movie. I've met The Hobbit. I've met Elijah Wood.
You met The Hobbit.
I met The Hobbit.
Oh, and what you say? Oh, geez, you're taller.
He's one of the Hobbits. Actually, The Hobbit's Tim from The Office.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Sorry, I've met some of the Hobbits from The Lord of the Rings. I haven't met Tim from The
Are there
Office.
more than one Hobbit, is there?
There's
is it
4.
like the James Bonds, is it?
Yeah, there's 4 in Lord of the Rings. Yeah.
But different age groups.
No, they're all the same. There was 4 of them. They all got tattoos together. There's
Yeah,
Sean Austin, Elijah Wood.
But is it a number of movies or one movie?
It's 3 movies.
Yeah,
We went over to, even though
look out.
Lord of the Rings is not the topic, we went over to Wellington.
Oh, yes.
I was on Nova, and we went over for the last movie, and Kieran came with me, and Jasper, my son, was like a baby.
That's a good trip.
And Betty came, my mother-in-law, look after him. Yeah, and Kieran loved it. Because Wellington, this was like, how long, 22 years ago. Wellington it's like a small city.
Yeah.
Mobile phones weren't really around. And I said to Kieran, just come into the foyer of the hotel where they're staying. And she was just sitting in the foyer with her mum and the baby. And
Hang on, you brought your mum as well.
yeah, bought Betty.
She's
yeah.
all good.
We're sitting there, and all the stars would just wander down to the foyer to have a drink, they have a chat to you.
So, and because they're in New Zealand, they felt like
it was really relaxed.
Yeah.
And so then I had to go up and do interviews into the thing, and so
Big deal.
yeah, I had to interview Elijah Wood. He's the main Hobbit, and then I interviewed Liv Tyler.
If you can talk about broccoli, you can talk to Liv Tyler.
Her dad was in Aerosmith.
Ah, yes, your beautiful smile, big.
Yeah.
I remember that.
She's a lot of
Was she quite tall?
Yeah, tallish.
Taller than you?
No.
No.
Anyway, so we're standing in the corridor, and she's like, what's going on downstairs? And I said, just a few fans, and some of the cast are down there talking to people. She goes, should I go down there? And I'm like, yeah. She goes, it's not out of control. I went, no, go down there. They'd love to see you.
Yeah.
So she just gets in the lift and goes down, right? Anyway, I go off to do another interview, right, for 20 minutes, half an hour. I come out, and there's a security guy in the corridor, and there's all this noise and this police, and I go, what's happening downstairs?
Oh, no, some fucking idiots.
That's exactly what happened. He goes, yeah, some clown told Liv Tyler to go down there, and now the word got out, there's 200 fans down there, it's getting out of control. I'm like, what sort of
It's a
idiot?
stupid thing to say. Why would you do that?
That was me.
Oh, that was you.
Anyway, C.S. Lewis, I always remember we went on a scout camp, might have even been Rovers or Venturers. We were on this camp on the Murray, right, and next door was a Christian camp, and they came over and said, hey, guys, tonight we're showing the film The Lion, Witch and the Wardrobe.
Yep.
Do you want to come and watch it? And we've got nothing to do. And there's girls in the, yeah, sure, we'll go.
Yeah,
so we go and watch,
would.
we go and watch this film, and it's all good. We're sitting on the grass. And then the film ends, and this guy just gets up. I remember he had long hair, and he goes, all right, guys, thanks for coming. I just want to talk about Jesus, because that movie is actually about Jesus. And everyone's like, oh, we all got up and laughed. So, because the thing about The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe, it's a to Jesus. The line's Jesus, apparently. Is it or is it not?
Was it C.S. Lewis who was the one who was a Christian?
He was a Christian,
and then he became an atheist?
I think so, but they reckon that...
And then he came back again. He was having a bet both ways. He went to one end of the pool, and then went down back to the other end of the pool. And he was the one who got mad at God for not existing.
He never said that he based The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe on the Jesus story. People just assumed that, I think.
Did they? I don't know. But there's a tendency to do that. I mean, didn't we base this podcast on the Bible? I don't know.
We're very religious. Yeah. Let's talk about Jesus. I always think of Bob Franklin's joke when, bouncers come around you at the end of the night and go, last drinks, finish up soon. Last drinks, finish up soon. And, they get really aggressive, and he goes, they don't need to get aggressive. They just need to come up and say, "G'day, guys, last drinks. But if you want to hang around, me and the boys are going to talk about Jesus."
Yeah.
It's very funny.
But
Anyway.
you know what? If it gives you, some comfort, let them. Let them. Do people still come to your door and talk to you? Do they still? They don't come here.
Jehovah's. We get Jehovah's.
But some people get really mad at them. I don't get mad. They're just trying to spread the word. They're not doing anything bad, are they?
I said to the Jehovah's the other day, I've got to give you credit. You're always very well dressed.
And
Then I always think of Brad Oakes jokes. Why don't you split up and do both sides of the street?
I don't get angry. I just go, look, not today, thank you very much. But some people, I think, sometimes get into an atheist argument with them.
Yeah, no
and it's
point.
just like, well, don't do that. Let them have their beliefs, and if you want to join in, you join in. If you don't, you don't. Religion, as you know, around the world is a thing that hasn't set people apart. It's just brought people together. It just brings people together.
It causes a lot of problems,
Yeah,
Glenn.
yeah.
If we didn't have religion, there'd be no wars.
Yeah. But
Or
you know
greedy
what?
people.
What has replaced religion? Do you reckon?
Instagram.
Exactly. Where do I look for an answer? AI.
AI.
Rather than talk to
ChatGPT.
God, you talk, hey God, what should I do about
Yeah.
not being able to impress my girlfriend's mother very much? What do I do, God? How do I do it? Or you can talk to AI. It'll give you 10 ways you can do it, or punch it all in. And then Instagram, everyone tells you you're great. Look at the world.
Or not great.
Or not great. I'm just trying to think, is there anything else about...
C.S. Lewis.
He gave away all his money.
Oh, did he? God, wouldn't you be pissed off? If you were the grandson of C.S. Lewis?
Because it'd be still turning a dollar.
Oh,
wouldn't it?
yeah, of course it would.
Do you reckon Uncle Arthur will still be turning a dollar?
No.
What about Russell Crowe? You reckon
Possibly.
Yeah. Yeah. No,
Possibly. Could be
'cause-
make money when you're dead.
Yeah. I mean, Mitsubishi.
Yeah, they could-
They can rerun the ads.
And then they just have, at the end of each ad, they just pay RIP and have your dates. like a
yeah.
memoriam.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. I mean,
Where's he from? Was he Irish?
British, isn't he? C.S. Lewis? Was he Irish?
I think he's Irish. I think
Often they have Irish parents, though, you know?
Irish.
The Irish, to be sure,
Oh, right. So what is?
You writing a little book there, are you there, Jimmy?
I made it.
What's his name?
Right in there.
What's C.S. Lewis's name? Should I just go by D.G. O'Neill now?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I'm working with G. Robbins today.
No, I'm GA.
Oh, G.A. Robbins. That sounds good.
GA Robbins.
That's better than D.G. O'Neill. Just on my posters now, D.G. O'Neill.
If I was bringing you on, okay, you know him, you love him, you've seen him on Spicks and Specs, been on there 70 times. Well, the last time I wasn't really coming on.
No, he was on. He was on. He was
on.
still there.
He was still there. Would you welcome D.A. O'Neill?
No, D.G., mate, D.G.
Oh, no, sorry.
Jeffrey. And then
G.
I go, thank you, G.A. Robbins.
So,
Shall we talk about JFK?
do the big ones. Just fly over the top of JFK.
All right.
Okay, what does it stand for?
John Fitzgerald Kennedy?
Who was the president of the United States back in the early 1960s.
John Fardy Kennedy? Who else is known by their initials?
Yeah.
FDR.
FDR, yep.
Roosevelt. But see, we don't go, SM. Who's that? Scott Morrison. Elbow. AA. PK. Paul Keating.
Some people add extra letters to their name just to make their names different.
What Australian celebrities are just known by their initials? I've got one. BT. I did a gig with him the other day. Brian Taylor.
Yeah, Brian Taylor, but
BT.
seriously, yeah, that's...
Yeah, but everyone in Victoria and footy states, everyone knows BT.
Do you know him?
Yes. I met him the other day.
Can you tell him to stop yelling when he
Oh, he's
commentates?
a bit grumpy.
Is he a grumpy bloke?
I mean, he's very... When he does that roaming Brian, when he goes into the footy room after the game, he's very funny.
Oh, is he? Is he trying to be funny?
He said it the other day. We've done live crosses.
Yeah.
So that's when they cut to you and you're just there with a microphone.
And it's all up to you.
And it's all up to you. And there's some guy in your ear yelling, go over and talk to that bloke, talk to that bloke.
Yeah.
You know, no, don't do that, don't do that. The producer pointing at people.
Yeah.
He said, he goes up to Eddie Maguire and he goes, you got to talk to our new sponsor. He's from a South Korean company, speaks excellent English, and he loves football. BT goes, that goes good. So he goes with this bloke. Hello, bloke doesn't speak English, has got an interpreter, has no idea what he...
But it is interesting. You got JFK and you got C.S. Lewis. Because if your name was Chris Stephen Lewis and you've got, hey guys, when I put my book out, I'm going to put C.S. Lewis, not Chris Stephen or whatever his name is. You'd go, get over yourself.
You would.
Yeah. And JFK, went up against organised crime, put a man on the moon. Why? Because we do the things that are hard.
That's what he said.
He had an affair with Marilyn Monroe. There's conspiracy that perhaps he had something to do with her passing. Married to Jackie Onassis.
Jackie Kennedy. She's a
a
very stylish woman.
Was a Boy Scout.
World War II.
Got the Purple Heart.
In the boat, in the Pacific, in a boat.
Yeah,
He was a captain of a boat, wasn't he?
Again.
Like a little boat.
What a hero. What a true hero.
Oh,
Okay,
why
let's-
don't we do the American President Party?
Okay.
All the
okay.
American presidents are there.
Yeah, okay.
Who you can do in the door?
Bush.
Yeah, Bush. No, and not the main Bush, the young Bush.
Yeah, the young Bush.
Yeah, the young Bush. Because he's just like a Nepo baby. I'll do the door, that's fine. Or whatever he speaks like. And George is in there.
Not gonna do it. No, that's the father. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it.
So George is already in there. He's having a drink. Clinton's in there, but Clinton's in the VIP area with all the women around him with his saxophone.
Well, he'd be playing the saxophone, wouldn't he?
Yeah. He'd be there.
Yeah.
Abraham Lincoln abstaining from drinking, just boring people with a long speech at the bar.
Roosevelt.
Yeah, who's the one in the wheelchair? Is that FDR?
Yeah.
Nixon?
He's out the back in the toilet. He's doing something, speaking to someone out the back, and he's not sure about what he's doing.
Nixon would be at the bar. He's just going, I'm not a crook. I was a great president.
Yeah.
I am not a crook.
Oh, I don't want to defend myself again.
I was a
But
great
just
president.
excuse me for a moment. I got to go talk to someone.
I reckon Reagan would be, he'd be like a barfly leaning on the bar going, look at all these guys. Aren't they great? You know, like.
He'd be very charismatic.
Yeah,
very,
laid back.
Yeah, it'd be really easy to talk to, telling stories.
these guys.
I remember the time. Yeah.
Would it be the old guys like George Washington with his fake hair and his wooden teeth wandering around like an? He'd be in the old section. He'd have a rug on his knees.
Yeah. Somebody go, by applause. Who's on Mount Rushmore? And just, there's just be a few guys go, yeah, well, work a bit harder. Maybe you'll be up there like me. Yeah,
I reckon Jimmy Carter would be handing out the snacks. He'd have some southern treats for them.
Jimmy Carter. My name's Jimmy Carter.
And his brother would be there. Maybe he always had the loser brother who would hang around.
Yeah.
I can't remember his name. Okay, who makes a big entrance? I reckon Trump. Trump's got a strategy. I'm going to come in a little bit late. I need fanfare. And so he'd come in and expect everyone to make a big deal out of
Would
him.
it be a little bit like the Hulk coming on? Would he come in with a cape on? Would he come in? Would he come
Yes,
in with,
yes.
with lights?
Yeah, and smoke machine.
Yeah.
And he'd come in and Bill Clinton would stand up, play the sax and go, hey there, Trumpy, my good, because they're friends from the island. You know?
Yeah.
And then I reckon Trump would be like, everyone, it's great to be here. And then JFK would just walk in and pull focus straight away.
Oh, yes, absolutely. So JFK would be number one.
Number one. He
Everyone
would come in.
stop. And they go,
Absolutely
hey,
number one.
Donald, shut up.
Shut up, Donald. It in mein Berliner, or whatever he says in his
Why
speeches.
do we have a party? Because we can, and it is a hard thing to do.
And Trump's like, I don't reckon he's that good, but shh.
Well, let me tell you where the toilets are. They are back at the left, down the hallway.
Yeah, he's not that good, is he?
Please, go to the bar.
Shut up, Trump.
And
shut
drink.
up.
Why can you drink?
I don't know why people...
Because we choose to do those things, and we choose to do the hard things.
Boo! Why are they clapping? I don't know why they're clapping. He's not that good.
Would there be some sort of... Would a fight break out, or would there be someone fighting over a party pie?
Trump would be really bitter about JFK getting such a
No, he
welcome.
would.
Yeah.
Obama, where's he? He's cool.
He's cool.
He's on the dance floor cutting some moves.
Yeah, he's on the dance floor.
Yeah.
Michelle's to come along, and no one said, yeah, Michelle can turn up. Why not?
Yeah. Plus one, that's all right. Yeah. Oh, that's a pretty good party. He'd just be president, so Albanese wouldn't.
No, he's not there. He tries to get in. Kevin Rudd tries to get in. No, but I used to be the Prime Minister. Sorry, mate, you got your own night Tuesday nights?
Yeah. No,
Former Australian Prime Minister's Tuesday night, mate. This is American presidents, yeah?
But I speak many languages. I don't,
We don't care about that.
We don't
You
care.
speak Mandarin.
That's the way it goes.
Good on you for remembering Obama. I'd forgotten about
That
it.
was all of them, I think.
Oh, that's it. And Trump would just be talking all the way through JFK's speech, and they're like, shut up, Trump. Anyway.
And I don't know.
I don't know why people like him. He's not even... Can you introduce me to Marilyn? Is she here? Is Marilyn here?
Donald, will you shut the fuck up? Why? Because you are annoying.
And Bill's like, read the room, Donald.
We have done C.S. Lewis. We've
Thinking
done
music.
Aldous Huxley. At this point, for our first-time listeners, we have a thing called Thinking Music, where you and we get to think about what we've talked about, and then we come up with our answer, and then we deliver it after the Thinking Music. And we were originally going to play music that was, copyrighted, but we don't have the license to do that.
No,
so we have to make up our thinking music, or we have to find something that's not under copyright Do you reckon we could have, there's nothing Aldous Huxley, C.S. Chronicles of Narnia. Have we ever had JFK?
speak. Well, you did a good impression of him.
Well, you'll see how good it is when you hear him do the real one. Do you want to do the moon one?
Yeah, I mean, I know the Ich bin Berlin speech, but you like the JFK moon speech.
Apparently, I don't know whether this is true, but he had an earpiece for that.
We were just talking about that. When we're doing live crosses, like Roving Brian has like a thing in his
So
ear.
what you're saying, that when JFK made the moon speech, he had someone in his ear telling him what to say. There was a well-known actor who came to Australia to do a stage performance, and he did a stage performance with an earpiece, which is against the law of theatre, and that you get the line in your head just before you do the line.
Yeah, but every like, you know, on the project they used to have them. And on,
do you, when you do TV, have you
never had one?
What about when you do the Circle?
Never had one.
No, I just refuse to have them.
We weren't major players on the Circle. We were just like a guest, but
Major players.
we weren't Chrissy Swan or Yumi Steins, mate, on the Circle.
Yeah, no,
or Georgie Coghlan. Yeah, we were like bloody Aussie
And
Ostrich.
by the way, when I used to go on that show, if a male came on, they saw me as some sort of threat, and they'd have a go at me. Who's that author that's a football player?
Oh, yeah, Peter Fitzsimmons.
He had a crack at me.
And
I'm going, what's
with
that?
a bandana.
Yeah, with the bandana
Yeah.
on. I'm going, why are you having a crack at me? I'm
Yeah,
not here
I
to
know.
take the spotlight from you.
Tell
Tell
you
us
the-
about your funny little book that you've written where you've just gone online. And
People Circle used to be on from 9 a.m. till midday on Channel 10.
I used to
Monday
do it once a
Friday.
week.
I do it once a week.
Or was it fortnight?
Oh, you're a regular. I used to fill in. It was great.
That was the one where you got the migraine.
I nearly vomited live on TV.
That would have gone around the world.
I would have.
If you had a projectile,
I would have projectile too.
imagine that. But I reckon you probably lined up the back of the couch. You would have gone down the back of the couch.
Oh, the worst thing was that this chef came on at the end and cooked pork.
Oh.
And I was like, I'm going to vomit. I walked straight off and vomited in the toilet.
You did vomit. Oh,
Yeah, well,
God.
hello to everyone having lunch. I still remember I went on, Miriam Margolyes came on. You know Miriam Margolyes, the author and the funny actress. You know. She was in.
I find her a bit forced.
Yeah, she was in Harry Potter.
Yeah. I
Anyway,
shouldn't say that. Never met her.
she said to me, "You're very funny, but you're very fat."
Well, she's got that thing where she says she's allowed to say anything.
Yeah.
You know, you can't say stuff like this just because you're a bit, you know.
She's also a bit chubby herself.
Oh, hello.
Hello, Miriam. Anyway, I found it very funny.
What about,
And I also met the Weasley twins from Harry Potter. Whatever.
from what I've heard, there is a tape of him getting the words in his ear.
Oh, when he's doing the moon speech?
Yeah, apparently you got to do a deep dive to find it on, and Sam might be able to find it.
Two producers talking to him through his earpiece, telling him what to do, what to say.
Yeah.
Could you believe that?
Were they Australian or were they?
I think they were Aussies.
I think they were Aussies.
Aussie producers. All right, let's have a listen.
There is no strife, no prejudice,
No, that's good.
no
Good stuff.
national
Yep.
conflict in
Yep.
outer space
Yep.
as yet.
Get to the moon part.
Its hazards are hostile to us all.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Its conquest deserves the best of all mankind,
Yep.
and its opportunity for peaceful cooperation may never come again.
Enough about the peace, mate.
Yeah.
Get onto the
Why
wall.
some
Get to
say
the
the moon,
moon.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
And
Why
use the word.
choose this
Use
as
the
our
word
goal?
hard. Hard to get
and
to the
they
moon.
may well ask,
Yep.
why climb the highest mountain?
No, not the mountains.
Why 35 years ago fly the Atlantic?
Oh, no.
Why does Rice play Texas?
Oh,
We choose
Texas
to go to
will
the
do it.
moon.
Say hard.
We choose to go to the moon.
Yes. Say hard. Come on.
We choose to go to the moon.
Why,
and
Peter?
misbehave and do the other things.
What?
Not because they are easy,
Hang on.
but because they are
Oh,
hard.
well done.
Finally.
Good work. Good work. You got him with that
serve
one.
to organize and measure the best
Okay, wind it up
of
now.
our energies and skills.
Wind it up.
Because that challenge is one that we're willing to accept,
You're waffling now.
one we are unwilling to postpone,
Maybe do a joke.
and
Yeah.
one we intend to win, and the others too.
Oh, you're petering out. You're petering out. You're petering out. All right,
Tell
thank
them
you.
where the toilets are, and then just wrap it up.
Oh, that's amazing. Sounded like you. I don't know. It was weird.
Well, it's interesting to have Australians there because apparently Australians were flavour of the month back in the 60s. But
A long time. I'll have a guess. C.S. Lewis, was it Aldous Huxley and JFK?
I reckon I know this one.
All were in the same class at Cambridge or Oxford.
That's a good answer. Because I know Aldous Huxley used LSD. I reckon C.S. Lewis. They all tried LSD.
Oh, really?
Yeah. One's Irish. Aldous
Yeah.
Huxley, where was he from?
I think he had Irish parents. He was British.
Yeah, and JFK is American. I don't know how else they could be related.
All right. What is the answer, Sam?
All died on the same day, the 22nd of November.
What?
Yep.
In the same year?
Year 1963.
They all die on the same day in the same year.
That's what I said, 22nd of November 1963.
Wow, that's amazing.
You have been listening to Somehow Related with Glenn Robbins and Dave O'Neill.
Do you remember it or?
No, I remember when Elvis died. I remember when John Lennon died. I remember
that. When Princess Di.
Princess Di, yeah. No, I don't, because 63 I would have been about 6. So I was very mature for my age. I was probably reading the Encyclopedia Britannica. So let's just say you were the family of Aldous Huxley.
Well, this is the thing.
We're going to say, oh, that's terrible. And then they hear the news come through about JFK and they go, oh, there goes our thunder.
I was on a plane with Hughesy or something like that.
And
like, who's going to be on the front of the Herald Sun when the plane crashes? And then Eddie Maguire got on. I'm like, well, you're gone, mate.
Yeah.
It's Eddie now. It's not you.
Other comedians?
Well, you and Sam Pang on the plane the other day. That's a good Herald Sun front page. 2 comedy legends die with marathon runner, you know.
Oh, with marathon runner, that's right, yeah.
And bloke who does roadside buildings or something.
Because it was...
And cream bun lady.
Hang on.
That's a callback to last episode.
But that was another episode where I said something inappropriate
yes,
to the cream bun.
yeah.
We should ring Sam up about that story because he loves that story.
Ping pong pang, all right.
Yeah.
Get him on the line.
And then C.S. Lewis, the family go, oh, have you heard what's happened? Aldous Huxley and JFK's dead. And then they go, well, you'll never guess what? What?
No, he's sitting up on his deathbed and he goes, like, don't die now, die tomorrow. Oh, God.
Because it's like the time, I think I've told this story before, when I was playing out in the backyard and my brother was making fun of me, and I ran inside to tell Mum how my brother was making fun of me, and I was really upset with him. And then he runs in with a broken arm. His arm was like...
He's trumped you.
He trumped me, and I go, oh, there goes me being made fun of, because the broken arm trumps, you know.
Yeah.
That's a great idea for a podcast called Being Trumped, Being Outdone.
Yeah, but now with the old Trump, everyone's just got things about Trump.
Think of a better word.
But being Trump's a good word, though.
Yeah.
I don't have any jokes, but I do remember Brad Oakes, friend of the show, he won't mind me telling one of his jokes.
Oh, please.
About the Lion, the Witch, and the... He said he was with a woman in bed, and the woman said, you are the worst snorer I've ever heard. And he said, hey, what do you mean the worst snorer? And she goes, well, put it this way. A lion came out of that wardrobe and said, keep it down. That's pretty funny. Go Hoaxy.
I've got an anecdote about a wardrobe.
Yeah, go on.
My brother used to go in next door to play with the 2 girls, and the girls were around about the same age, and they used to play house, and they had a cupboard, and then they used to pretend that the cupboard was the toilet. And my brother, Neil, went in, didn't realise that it was pretendies.
Oh, weed in the wardrobe?
I'm not sure whether weed or it. But I think he goes, no, that's what everyone else was doing. Why do I get in a... I hope he doesn't mind me telling this story.